Really, we all know that these younger generations are being way more exposed to technology than we ever were. But do we really know to what extent the exposure is showing? A statistic from Consumer Reports states that in 2017, more than 7.5 million children under the age of 13 had active Facebook accounts. Many people think facts like this and other facts are causing students, teachers, adults, and children to be dependent on technology and causing less social interaction. The topic of technology has usually been said to poorly influence society, but in all reality, when used correctly, technology has long-lasting positive effects. To explain these long-lasting positive effects of technology, first, I will talk about the effects on kids, second, the effects on college students, and lastly, what using technology the right way really means. To start off, talking about the effects on kids, schools are becoming more and more technology based and using things that a lot of kids wouldn't necessarily know how to use. For example, there are now smart boards. A lot of students are being given tablets to use to encourage learning. And really, a lot of standardized tests that we take in public school are online. So to be able to make this fair, students should be exposed to this technology before being required to use it for learning in school. It would just cause a unbalance of students being able to succeed and not succeed. Kathy Davis, an author from our English 111 textbook at Mid-Michigan Community College, stated that kids who are exposed to teaching and to technology and online games are learning to read even before entering school. So this is actually causing students to be able to read before even getting into kindergarten, and this is causing them to excel way past all other students who weren't previously exposed to a lot of technology. The reason for this is because if a student is, or if a child is playing a game and there is obviously going to be some type of reading involved. To get good at this game, they are going to need to figure out how to at least read a little bit to succeed, and they want to succeed so bad that they teach themselves how to read. So lastly, for the effects on kids, using technology within schools is going to promote the STEM career path. And we all know that all throughout school, the STEM career path was really pushed, especially for girls, but for all students. And using technology all throughout the public school is going to make students want to go into that technology career path, which is included in STEM. So for the effects on college students, like previously stated, many student success resources are available for students to use to get better in public schools and in higher education like college. Kathy Davis also states that students who learn or relearn information online on their own are way more likely to succeed than a lot of other students who are just doing the basic necessity of like listening to the lecture in college. So for me personally, I don't always understand exactly what my math teacher is teaching in his lectures. So to help benefit myself, and because I've been introduced to technology, I know how to go online and find and use properly videos and other resources that will help me do better on the test. I actually found that I do the same, if not better, than most students, even though I don't always understand what the lecture is. According to Nick Ismail, every job really now requires some kind of skill or background in technology. And he writes a lot of articles about on the basis of technology and how it's affecting everyone. And he really just stresses the idea that a lot of the very basic job requirements is knowing how to use technology and using it in the outside world and understanding it. So really, if it's a basic requirement to be able to use technology, it is very important that in college it is stressed, because the ultimate goal after college is to be able to get a career and find a career path. So if this basic necessity is knowing technology, then we should really be teaching it in college, and we do teach it a lot in college. So it's really causing a lot of positive effects on people being able to get jobs after education. So using technology in the right way is the last thing I'm going to talk about. Too much technology can limit the social interaction and creativity of kids, according to a TED Talk by Manoush Zomorodi. So yes, there are some negative effects if the technology is being used in the wrong way. So sometimes we see that students or even just kids who are just addicted to their phone or addicted to technology, they don't necessarily get that social interaction that they need to have social skills in the real world. But the right way to use technology means keeping it from getting in the way of all your other life interactions and just your everyday conversations and activities. So if it's to the point where you're in class and you can't pay attention because you're addicted to your phone or you just can't not get off your phone, that's going to cause problems for you. But if you are using the technology in the right way, then it's just going to keep causing more and more positive outcomes. Today, I explained to you the positive effects that technology has and how it really causes long-lasting positive effects. First, I talked about the effects on kids. Second, I talked about the effect on college students. And lastly, I talked about what using technology in the right way really means and why it matters. Without the use and knowledge of technology, VCRs would have never became Netflix, and flip phones would have never became smartphones. Without these advancements, I don't really know where we would be, and I think it is very important to understand that to improve society and to keep progressing with advancements, we have to know and be able to use the technology that is available right now. So if we want to keep pushing society to get better and improve and cause innovation, then it is very important to keep on using technology and not just look at the negative effects of it. I really want to stress the importance of technology and how it positively affects society. And I really hope that you guys all can see this from my point of view, and I hope you enjoyed watching this.